Hello, it's been a while since I last posted a video, but it's been officially 10 years since I've had the accident that left me paralyzed. So I feel like why not come on here and just give a quick update of where I'm at mentally and emotionally since that day and how the last 10 years have been. And I don't expect to get any views on this. This is mostly more for myself, kind of like as a video diary to just look back on and reflect and just kind of see where I've been in certain points of my life since then. So let's get started. So going back to the day it all started, June 30th, 2016, I had fallen backwards at work. I had fallen backwards on a platform lift approximately 40 feet, and that fall is what had left me completely paralyzed. And not going into too many details there, I don't remember, and it doesn't really matter at this point, but waking up from the hospital was like being reborn. It was like having a rebirth all over again, because I had to learn how to do multiple different things all over again. And it took a long time to adjust to everything. I was in the hospital for about, I think, 6 months, I believe, doing the rehab. And the learning process didn't just end there. It continued on when I moved back home, when I went back home to live with my family. And it continued on even till this day. This day forward, I still continue to learn new things about life in general and being disabled every single day. And because there's so much to learn constantly, like I say it took me about 5 years to get used to being disabled. It was around the 5-year mark where I finally got used to this new life, because there were so many different things that I had to learn about myself, like understanding what each symptom meant, understanding my body and everything that comes with being paralyzed, adjusting like different things in my home, different things in my wheelchair, setting up a new routine, having to live relying on caregivers, which is like the biggest challenge of it all for me personally. And so many things like lack of privacy, etc. It's all been very difficult. So with like that being said, like being disabled is very difficult. It's very hard and it sucks. And I deal with grief every single day. I think not a day goes by where I don't think and daydream about who I was when I was able-bodied. It's as if somebody died. I feel like that able-bodied version of me died the day of my accident. And every day I just think about all the things that she could have done, the places she would have gone, the people she would have met if she was still alive. And I feel like this new disabled version of me is somebody that I've only really known the past 10 years. So yeah, it's not easy, but along with that grief also comes acceptance. And I've accepted my new reality a very long time ago. And this acceptance is what has allowed me to continue to push forward in my life. This acceptance is what separates that grief and my new reality, and allows me to just focus on what this new reality is, and to focus on the things that I'm still able to control. And even though there's a lot of negative things that come with being disabled, I can say that I truly do have a beautiful life. I love my life, and I have so many things to be thankful and grateful for, despite all the challenges that I have. But everybody has challenges, whether it's in different areas of life, whether it's at work, family, etc. It's just hard to focus on the positive sometimes, and it's okay. I allow myself to feel to feel my emotions and not to suppress anything, but at the same time, I really do focus a lot on the positives and what I'm able to still do for myself. One thing that I've come so far in the last 10 years has been self-love. That self-love has allowed me to give myself the love and respect that I deserve rather than looking for it in outside sources. And this is what gives me confidence to trust myself in these difficult challenges. So when I come across a bump on the road, a challenge in my life, because I have that self-love and confidence, I trust myself to eventually find a solution to get through this difficult time. Even if it's not a solution that I wanted or expected, I trust myself to get myself through this. And that's why for me it's important to give myself that respect. Even if I might be insecure in certain areas, I just know that I'm worthy of being loved. The last 10 years of my life have been filled with different chapters. Each chapter of where I've learned something new about myself, or I have discovered a new hobby or interest that I really love. And I can say, like, I have more interesting hobbies now than I did when I was able-bodied. So this disability doesn't stop me from being able to evolve and discover new things. I've been evolving in so many different ways since I became paralyzed. And obviously at that time I was just so young. I was only 21. And my focus when I first got injured, my focus was on my recovery and all the uncertainties that were yet to come, rather than gratitude and mindfulness. So now I really focus on gratitude and I'm very mindful also, and take things one step at a time. One advice I would give to people is to always give yourself something to look forward to, whether it's big or small. And that's one thing I love doing, whether it's looking forward to having lunch with someone, going to a thrift store, or going on a trip. I always add things to look forward to, and that gives me a lot of motivation to just keep living this beautiful life and just to discover this world. One big thing to take away from all of this also that I see is that the wheelchair is a tool. The wheelchair is a tool that has given me so much freedom in life, and it doesn't bound me. With this wheelchair, I've been able to do so many things since I've become disabled. I can't even really explain all of it, but it's allowed me to go to so many important life events. I've traveled internationally since then. It's just, there's so many things I can still continue to do in my life in the wheelchair. And I'm just very happy I live in a time where technology is available and it just makes my life easier. And even though there's a lot of adaptations involved, I've still been able to try different new things, such as online reselling, traveling internationally, adaptive sports, painting, like a lot of cool things. And I'm just really looking forward to all the new things that I will keep on discovering in life. And basically that's the gist of everything, of where I've been at mentally in the past 10 years since I've become disabled. I know it's not a detailed video, it's very brief and broad, but I just wanted to give a quick update for those that still remember me. And this wasn't meant to be an inspirational, motivational video, but if it did help somebody, then I am very happy if it did. And I'll try to maybe show more of where I'm at in life, hopefully, if I'm ever up to anything. So if you stuck around the whole video, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.